Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm BakuBrad96. That's Lightning Volptex, the channel mascot, which means you already know it's time for another Bakugan Evolutions unboxing. This time I'm bringing you a triple in the form of a starter pack. Not just any starter pack, one that I've been waiting to get my hands on since I've seen it. And that is the Darkus Serpillious Ultra one. Yeah, I love Serpillious. All of you know that I have been waiting on the Darkus release forever since last year. Since Geogun Rising, when the Serpillious, character was released or introduced, however you want to look at it. Either way, I have been waiting on this set for a while. Nothing much to say after that. Just going to go ahead and get right into the unboxing. I am super stoked for this one after all. Very excited. I love Darkus. I love Serpillious. So now I have Darkus Smog. Though I don't know, I wonder if this Bakugan will be called Serpillious or Smog on the character card. I guess I will know here shortly. So for those of you wondering, I am just popping the Bakugan out of the plastic. And just for old time's sake, yeeting that trash away. Now then, just have to crack into the stats, which the tape, right? Just, you all feel me on the tape struggles, I'm sure. That and the plastic strips, they suck. But, anti-theft protection, right? So the little booklet doesn't change. This thing has been the same since the reboot started, pretty much. They've added Nanogon and Geogun little tidbits. And then for the checklist, if you thought it was going to be different, you're wrong. It is still that same Wave 1 Evolutions checklist, which has me thinking, are we even going to see other Bakugan on here? I mean, I know it has to change because over on Fusion's Discord, if you watch his channel, and if you're on his Discord, he has a spoiler tab, and someone leaked an image of a Platinum Mantrapod, which I don't see on here, so that gives me hope that we're going to get a new checklist. Anyway, who cares about a checklist when we've got awesome Bakugan right here? Take a back seat, Finnica. It's time to review the new ones. I will start out with the gate card that I got in the set, if we can get some zoom going on here. There, oh, no, come on. Word for me, the viewers want to see it. Alright. So, yeah, new gate card I do believe, or at least one that I don't remember seeing. 500 to Pyrus, 200 to Aquas, 0 to Ventus, 400 to Chaos, 100 to Arless, and 300 to Darkus. It does have the green fist core symbol there at the bottom, which, since I just got through doing it, on my last recording I did forget to say green fist and the stats, because I did review this gate card before, but I guess that's something I'll start doing regardless if I have done it before or not. But anyway, epic artwork. Really cool. Same as last time, I will review the character card and then the Bakugan and then the cores and then the rollout or something of the sort. Who knows? Anyway, this was the character card on top, so this is the Bakugan I'm starting with. It is Darkus Colossus. It has a red fist and a helix core, B power of 900 with 3 damage. And then Victor, so if you win the brawl, you get to remove an enemy Bakugan's Baku Core and place it back onto the field, which is a very interesting mechanic to have after the win. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below what that would potentially be used for in the TCG. I don't really know why you'd want to remove a core after you've already won, but hey, maybe I'm missing something. Either way, the B power of 900 is better to see on a Bakugan with a Helix. You could potentially use the plus 600 minus 3 and just take a 0 damage count and have 1500 B power, but hey, whatever your preference is. You also have access to the Flaming Fist, which could help with damage plus 6. You could have a 900 B power and 9 damage Colossus. It really just depends on what you land on, how you deck build around, that kind of thing. Really awesome though. Armored horned turtle beast. Tertonium's still my favorite, but Colossus is awesome too. Oh, so is Remparian. I always forget about Remparian because wasn't too much into the Armored Alliance waves. I kind of missed out on all of those, and I didn't get to pick them up. But again, back to this video and these awesome Bakugan. Here is Darkus Colossus. So this is a core version. This isn't platinum at all, so it's all plastic. And right away I see that the paint job is really nice. A lot more patterning than most of the Bakugan get. I mean, it's on the entire back of his shell. It almost looks like a turtle shell, like with the little whatever you would call them, I guess. But yeah, that's really nice. I really like that. And then the red on the dark green with the yellow. That looks really nice, actually. That's a clean Bakugan, don't you all think? Really nice Darkus Colossus. So to close it, back feet, front feet, horns, back shell, and then finally the head. And that is how you close up Colossus. So this one is a little loose. You can kind of hear the wiggle, maybe. I don't know if my camera picks that up or not. It is a little loose, but not too bad at all. Still closed. Colossus has a perfect sphere design. No jagged edges. Probably great for rolling if you could stand. I'm horrible at it. But yeah, pretty cool. I really like it. Really nice design. Spin Master is doing really good with the new paint scheme. And just the overall design of the new Bakugan are just really nice. But this can't just be about Darkus Colossus. Moving on to the next Bakugan, it is going to be Arless Neo Dragonoid. That's right, not Core Dragonoid, but Neo Dragonoid. It has a orange shield and a green fist core. B power of 1000 again. So the exact same as Platinum Arless Dragonoid. Neo Arless Dragonoid has the 1000 base B power as well. Not to mention the set that I just unboxed, the Arless Enoch. It has 1000 base B power as well. So that is 3 Arless Bakugan with a base B power of 1000. It is a shame that no one can build a mono Arless deck, because there you go. I mean, 3 Bakugan with 1000 B power, that is just amazing. And hey, 3 damage, which is pretty good considering. Really nice. Did not expect that out of Arless Neo Dragonoid at all. Epic. So taking a look at the Bakugan now. This is, of course, the Neo design, but again, no metal. The bottom torso still manual, so you can kind of extend him out even further. The horn still manual as well, and nicely colored. I dig it being the hot burnt orange color instead of the gold, glimmering gold. But yeah, a good bit of detail in Neo Dragonoid's mold design. It's just not really painted, but if you catch it into the light, you can see it does have a tremendous amount of work in there. Even the feet have little claws. And there's that side. So yeah, and then the fists, you can make them out. A good bit of detail. I'm surprised with this Bakugan. So really nice. The Arless design, really cool. Again, 1000 B power right there. That is so crazy. Oh, that horn doesn't like to, yeah. So that is Neo Arless Dragonoid. Really neat. Really like the patterning. Coloring as well, a little more orange than normal, but not too much. You know, it's not like the silver ratio on Enoch, which was awesome. But yeah, so to close up Neo Dragonoid, make sure the horn's in. The abdomen's folded in, I believe. You want it folded in. And then, trying to remember, actually. I'm horrible. So yeah, so it wraps around in itself, head down, arms in, and then the tail can be the last thing to close. So yeah, Neo Dragonoid, Arless, a little loose like the Colossus, kind of can feel the tail a little loose there, but that is it. Still think it would be a fine roller. You know, you don't have any jagged edges sticking up. The tail's not sticking up too far that it makes a difference. So yeah, really nice Bakugan, and very strong, like very strong. Was not expecting that, like, at all. But now what I was expecting in the Bakugan that I was looking forward to the most, obviously, because I said it at the beginning of the video, Here is Ultra Serpillious or Serpillious Ultra. I am a little sad the Darkus variant isn't called Smog like the Pyrus, but I will live with it. So it is a double green fist core Bakugan, which has synergy with the new Nelius. I dig it. There's the deck idea. B power of 500 with 1 damage. Ugh, so low. But on a green fist, it does get plus 900 B power. So using the 150 plus 2, that's 1050 plus 5, that's 1550 B power on a green fist, 1 green fist. And I will actually take that. Like, who cares about the damage? A Darkus Bakugan with a green fist that is really strong like that, just like the new Cornelius, I will take because there's very good synergy there. Mono Darkus decks aren't really that strong, at least with the cards that I have, because I don't have the huge cards like the Hero Magnus or Pact of Darkus. But either way, very strong Darkus Green Fist Bakugan. So I will have to revisit that deck idea about a Green Fist strategy in Darkus, because Serpillious might have just done it for me. And really nice artwork too. Got Serpillious on fire here. A little bit of that magenta showing just like with Pharaoh. Really cool, all the flames. Excuse me. I'm not sick or anything, just dry voice from all this talking. I usually record like 2 or 3 videos at a time. And it really strains the throat and the voice just doing all this talking. So anyway, reviewing the last epic Darkus Serpillious. This is the last Bakugan of the set. It does have manual hands that fold out for those of you who don't know. I took the liberty of doing that on camera. Or off camera, not on camera. Ugh, yeah, see, don't mind me. Too tired for this. Anyway, here is the close-up on Darkus Serpillious. Looking epic. Look at all of that magenta or hot pink, neon pink, whatever you want to call it. Down the entire strip of the belly, the neck, the head. That is just amazing. I love it. Dig it. Awesome. So glad Spin Master added some colors to their palette that weren't just basic primary ones. Like, really, good job standing out Spin Master from other toy companies and, like, using color. Like, don't be gender specific. What's boy, what's girl? No, give us some colored Bakugan. Like, that's what we want. Really nice. Still waiting on Emily's Chaos pink and white Bakugan. That would be great, Spin Master. Make that a double set. You know, Centipod, Webam. You could do it, Spin Master. Have character themed sets just like the Legacy series with Dan, Marucho, and Masquerade. That would be so cool, like, right? Am I right? It would be awesome. Like this video if you agree with me so Spin Master will notice it. But back to this epic Serpillious. Sorry, I kind of went off topic there. Way out in left field, but I'm back in center field with this epic Bakugan. B power 500. You have these strokes on the brush strokes on the wing, showing more of that patterning. Have silver on the backs of the wings. Really nice. Again, that head detail, the little frill side horns, the eyes painted. Just the amount of detail in general in the mold is just ridiculously epic. Such an amazing Bakugan. Probably one of my favorite designs from Geogun Rising outside of Finnica. And I mean, you can all just see why. So much detail. But to fold up, close in the manual parts. Flip the little feet in. Close the side wings in. Head holds it together. And the very back tail portion does clamp it down, locking it all in place. So now this is Serpillious Ultra in its ball form, which is just so clean and crisp. I knew it would be. With that line of pink, how could it not look epic? Already, I'm letting everyone know, probably one of my top 5 favorite Bakugan of Bakugan evolutions so far. This is just such an awesome Bakugan. I can't wait to deck build with it to showcase more of it onto the channel. So happy. Oh, and a shout out to the Baku Crew member who also mains Darkus Serpillious. Don't quite remember your name, otherwise I would throw it up, but I know you draw the resemblance to Maleficent, Disney's character. She goes all dragon form, and yeah, I agree with you. I definitely see the resemblance not only in the coloring, but design as well. So you have a good point, and you are definitely right. But now, let's try a rollout with them. But before I do a rollout, I do need to let you all know what cores are even included. So, Green Fist, plus 100 B power, Pyrus and Ventus get plus 3 damage. Helix Core, minus 200 B power, minus 2 damage. Plus 300 B power, Orange Shield. Plus 150 B power and plus 4 damage. Sorry about the noise outside, stupid garbage trucks. Plus 150 B power and plus 2 damage Green Fist. And then finally, a lot of Green Fist in this set, I know. Plus 150 B power and plus 1 damage. So that is the core lineup you get with the set. Obviously, not the best core, but it's okay, because it does give a variety to collectors, as well as switch up the game a bit. I just don't like the trap core personally, because I think, you land on them a lot of the times yourself, not your opponent, and that can be worse in a lot of cases. So I'm going to move Finnica out of the way and do a small rollout test for all of these awesome Bakugan. Going to start off with Colossus again. It was the garbage truck's fault. Alright, I'll try it one more time. And landed. So that was a good stand with Ventus Colossus. Man, I wish that garbage truck would leave. That is horrible noise. And on my favorite starter pack too. Like, what's my luck? Sorry about that, all of my viewers. Really nice stand though. Really cool. That was cool. It kind of popped and stood open like that. Got a little flustered about the noise. I hate when noise goes in the background of my videos. I just think it pulls a lot of attention, makes people click off, and why wouldn't you? Like, who wants to hear that? But as I just showed, it doesn't look like Ventus Colossus is going to be doing any double coring. The magnet is just too weak, but still epic. Time for the next roll. This time I am going to roll out the Platinum Neo Dragonoid, just because I want to see how it goes with that tail, and I'm saving the best for last. And Neo Dragonoid again, another stand. That's 2 in a row. Oh, and a weak double core, so it's possible, but don't shake, don't go too hard, because Neo Dragonoid's magnet is weak. But hey, it's a plus. It does have the ability to double core if you're easy. So yeah, really nice. Not only does it have a base B power of 1000, but it's a Bakugan that could potentially double core, though it is a weak one. Still, really epic. Now it's time to roll out my favorite Bakugan of this set, and that is Darkus Serpillious, or for the sake, just for my Baku crew member, Maleficent. Why not, right? Good nickname for Darkus Serpillious. But now it's time for the roll. Yeah, of course I would miss with my favorite one. Like, alright, Serpillious pulls a little to the right. That is good to know when rolling. Like, really towards the right. Okay, one more time. Hopefully that it doesn't happen again. Oh, really? Okay, well, at least I caught that on camera. So, you all saw that. That was like a weird curveball. I didn't even know you could curveball Bakugan, but I just did. That was different. And once again, knocked down the Finnica gate card. I swear, that gate card. But anyway, epic stand, right? Yeah, Darkus Serpillious, let's go. Okay. Is it a double core possibility, though? It is. Which, of course, I mean, look at that tail magnet. Of course, Serpillious could double core. So, definitely able to double core. There's obviously a possibility there. So, 2 Bakugan that can double core. Relatively strong. I mean, this epic set. I mean, I would pick it up just for Serpillious because I love Serpillious and it's finally in Darkus. But competitive, looking at it from a competitive standpoint, this is a pretty good starter set in general, just to get a good basis for the game. If you want to pick up a strong Bakugan like Neo Dragonoid, again, 1000 B power, you can't beat it. Really nice, really epic. All the Bakugan are really cool in this set. The Baku core are okay. Minimal trap core, I know, but all good. Anyway, how can you complain with an epic Bakugan like this? Darkus Serpillious. That's all I have for y'all in this video, though. Thank you all for watching. Before you leave, I do just want to remind you that you can join me and the rest of the Baku crew on Discord. Link down in the description below. Before you leave, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already for more epic Bakugan content like unboxings, deck lists, repaints and customs, Baku hunts, and much more. That's all though. Thank you all. Wherever you're at in the world, stay safe, drum up, and Bakugan brawl.